Hello, it's July 22nd, and I just want to give you an update on what's been going on with the barn project here at Hertitage Farm. Since the last video, there's been quite a bit of progress. We got the driveway in, as you can see behind me there. We also have the foundation in, so we'll go take a look at that. We also had quite a bit of trouble with rain here, delaying the project. You can see behind me there's a lot of ruts. That came from the forklift as we were trying to unload the barn, and kind of made a mess of the yard there that we needed to fill in. June would have been a very, very, very wet month, and so we had a challenge getting everything in. But as you can see here, we do have a driveway and leading back to the new barn foundation. And the barn is 36 by 30. It's a Sand Creek post and beam barn. I'm going to attempt to put it together myself with some help from some friends and family. We'll see how that goes. The challenge was trying to figure out the pieces and the lumber and how all that went together. So as you can see over here, we got the lumber piled up. I started laying out the first bent. The framing is called bents, as it's assembled on the ground in pieces. And then the bents are lifted up into place and braced and then attached to the foundation, and then the other members are joined together. But each one of the pieces is labeled and numbered, and then I went off of a plan that showed how those pieces went together. So you can see it's pretty heavy timber and braced with some steel plating at critical spots. I did lay all this out by myself, which wasn't an easy task, with the help of my little John Deere tractor. But especially this middle timber was extremely heavy. It's a 6 by 10 by 16 foot long, so it was quite a challenge. So you can get an idea what it's going to look like. This is the main section here, 16 foot wide, 9 foot tall, with a loft. And then either side has a little shed coming down, 10 foot by the length of the barn, which is 30 feet. Over here we got the rest of the timber stacked up, which was again a little bit of a surprise on how much timber there really was. As you can see, we got quite a few pallets. A lot of it's the siding material and the purlins and the girts, which are the members that go on the side of the building. And then we've got some additional materials in the barn as well. So let's go over here to the foundation, and we can see what's going on here. Coming into the side is the side entrance, and it'll lead into an office area, which will be 10 by 20 feet. And you can see the plumbing over there for that. And then over in this corner will be a warm room stall, which is 10 by 10. And then this is the main drive-through for the barn. We'll have a 10-foot wide door, sliding doors on either end. We can open up and get a lot of ventilation. So just to kind of give you the perspective on where it sits, there's the main barn down there and the alpaca paddocks that we've got set up already. And then over on this side, we've got the, I'm going to put a sand floor or a limestone floor in here. This will be the main stalling area. We'll have well, we could divide it off into 10 by 10 foot sections or 10 by 20 or whatever. I'll probably put a stall across the back side as well. So you can see I do have the plating attached, which is a 2 by 6 cedar plate. And then we've got the angle irons here at critical spots on the corners, and then every 10 feet along the way. Those are to hold the upright members of the bents. What I did here was anchored them into the concrete with a 2 by or by 1/2 inch by 7 foot lag bolt. Used a hammer drill to drill down into the concrete footing. There's an opening for a stall door and another stall door there. So that's basically what we've got going on so far. Again, this is July 22nd. Hope to start assembling more timbers. Son Michael's going to come down tomorrow probably, and Saturday, and help me put some more together. What we'll do there is assemble them on the ground and just stack them on top of each other. And once we get the 4 bents assembled, we'll be ready to lift them up into place. And what we'll need to do there is to get a big forklift and do that. So that'll be the next big job. Hope to have a barn raising here in a couple weeks. Invite some friends and family down in order to do that. So that's it for now. We'll talk to you next time.